So, guess who forgot to record an episode for today, and also miscounted and somehow managed to post 2 day 11s, thus and inadvertently skipping day 13. Hello, everyone. My name is Ian, and welcome back to A Year and a Day, my Arthurian quest to better myself and right the wrongs of my past. I just came out from the shower, which is why my hair is like this, all spritzed out. Really wanted to make it feel wild and free. I had one goal: film every day. And here we are, technically missing it. I mean, I can't be too hard. Well, I can be hard on myself, actually, because it was the one thing that I said I was going to do, I was going to commit to. And you know what I was doing? I was faffing about on YouTube, watching YouTube videos when I should have recorded this on time. Anyways, today's little report is waking up around 11 to do pretty much nothing but some more research into the space war project, then mowing the lawn, going out and folding in my face, and coming back and watching more crap. I keep saying that I'm doing better, that I'm getting better, but I don't think I am. I think I just keep falling back into the same cycle, the same sort of self-deprecation, self-loathing cycle, and all it gets me is me hating myself a little bit more, me just probably a bit more of a prick inside, probably, and you know what, even probably a little bit fatter too. It's not good. It's not good for me, and it's not good for you either, I bet. This whole half asleep kind of shtick. I need to be focused about these. I need to be able to hold a conversation for 15 minutes and not have to worry about unexpected pauses. And yet here we are. I've already told you the whole of my day, and it doesn't even fit within a minute. Ain't that crazy? I stay up late, mostly because it's quiet. It's peaceful. My mind can just sort of coast and kind of be filled with like entertainment and knowledgeable videos, learning a bunch of interesting information. While it may not be of some use for me, it's probably some use for someone. And that's good. We should proliferate and share information. That's what the part of the internet was for, the sharing of information. And somewhere along the way, we kind of lost that. Kind of. It's still there. It's buried, and it's kind of being strangled a little bit, but it's there. A good internet is possible. I don't know how, though. I'm not an expert, and I never claim to be. I know barely anything about computers, really. But I think it's possible. A good internet is possible. But can you get a good internet and also maintain a sense of freedom over it? Freedom. Like, it's that paradox, the safety versus like, if you want to be safe, you gotta give up some of your freedoms. But you give up some of your freedoms, you lose, that's the loss of control and self-governing type thing. I think Ben Franklin talked about it with a prison, something. I might be just combining anecdotes and metaphors and stuff like that and making a whole bunch of nonsense. I could probably do research. I could look it up, but who knows if that's right or wrong now these days. I have a toy piano that I look at, that I got here. I purchased it on just a kind of a midday bender, milkshake bender. I don't drink. And it was like $115. And I got it because of Andrew Horowitz's song Lemons and Pears. And I know how to play it, but it's also just a very wonderful and lovely little sound. Keeping that kind of, he has the DIY mechanical-esque, almost childlike nature to it. The crickets are popping off. I used to know what the calculation was for listening to a cricket call and being able to tell what temperature it was. Way back when I was younger, I was in the Cub Scouts, and we'd go out on camping trips and do tasks and meetings. Weren't we all just, I think a lot of us were probably active kids when we were younger, doing the sports that you were supposed to do, that everyone else did, and then at some point you just stopped doing them. Well, not for no reason, of course. You ended up moving away, and so you had to quit all your sports. Kind of got back, and you just felt like you were just behind on things. You weren't even you didn't even know how to do cursive, and you kind of still don't. And nowadays, you just feel out of the loop on a lot of things. You're in the loop on the internet, on the online sphere, on the news, but with the goings-ons of your family, you don't know anything. They don't tell you anything anymore. And they say they do, but they don't. They keep saying that they do. And so either my memory is getting worse and worse, and sometimes it gets bad, but then sometimes I think they're just they're misremembering. I've also got over here a box of records. There's some more records in the garage, and I didn't really need to get them out because I don't want to get them damaged in the heat, but this box of records, it's a wonderful looking box. It's like a crate, an actual proper crate, I think for like apples or something, that was turned into a records box. It looks wonderful, and I fit so many records in there, and a lot of them, you know what, I haven't even played. I have a record machine, and I have played records, but this is just got so busy, and Apple Music and YouTube is so convenient. It's portable, but there's something about records that there's something about it. There's something about you, it's hard to explain. That song, what is that song? I don't know that song. Is that the Night Call? Kavinsky? I know it's from the, I know, like, it's used in, like, Gordon Freeman Half-Life 2 edits. It's crazy that you can, like, make an edit out of anything, you know? Any, like, I could do, like, the kind of thing, and someone could set it to some music, and then we do the whole camera trick thing. Hair all in order. Now I look somewhat more reasonable. Actually, when my hair is a bit more poofy out, my beard's whole. I just find myself as either I'm basically a 70s Muppet puppeteer, or I'm like an 80s tech support computer guy. It's a very old style look. But the reason, behind it is it's like one of the few things that I can actively control about my life, that I know I have control over. And it's this hair, and it's the fact that I can choose to have this beard, and that I can keep it, and I can decide when I want to cut it. And sometimes I don't want to cut it. Sometimes I'll just trim it all the way down. It's very contentious, and I haven't told anyone. I told one person. I told my mom, but I think she just kind of looked at me weird, and she's like, give me a fine look. She does. She doesn't like to. Sometimes she doesn't take me seriously. I feel like sometimes. A lot of the times she doesn't. It's just, but she does that with like everyone. A lot of things. It's how she was raised. I hope my kids don't hate me when I have them, if I get to have them. If I get to have kids and I get to raise them the rest of my abilities, I hope they don't hate me. I hope that I don't end up as such a bad father that they hate me. Today's a bit of a venting episode, isn't it? Trauma dumping on you. I need to put like proper warnings at the start of thing to be like, hey, this is this can be some heavy stuff. This is for mature audiences and all that crap. But it's off the cuff. It's rambly. It's unfiltered. It's unedited. We keep in the pauses. We keep in the thinking moments. We keep in the terrible conversations, the terrible ramblings, the blah, 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 blah. Because that's life. It's messy, it's imperfect, it's unedited. You can't go back the same way you came. I don't know if that's a quote, but for me, it's a song lyric from a song by OK Go. A favorite band of mine, probably in my top 3. There's another thing over there. I keep pointing over that way to my right, your left. No, my right, your right as well, because it gets flipped. There's a painting over there that I picked up on the side of the road. Someone had discarded it, left it to be thrown in the trash, but probably it was like a school project or something. But there was something about it that just called me. It grabbed my attention. I was like, this is awesome. So I kept it. I used it as a background photo. Now because it's such a cool design. I did that for another piece as well. A much larger one. It's, it was, I don't remember its name, but it's this wonderful, like, big canvas with a dog and a woman, and it's, I don't know, I think it's called Rex or Daisy. It's by, and it's the name, and it was being thrown out as well, and I decided to save it, because, I don't know, it felt important enough to save. Art, even in its most base sense, is worthy of just as much conservation as it is destruction. I mean, some art is meant to be destroyed, and that's the artist's intention. I don't necessarily agree with the destruction of art. I much prefer that it exists, but that's just me. That's not, and that I'm not the artist. We wouldn't have Unus Annus and the impact that it left if they just kept the channel up, you know? But the fact that it's gone, at least in a somewhat official capacity, it's, you know, it makes it even more poignant. Memento mori, remember death. I'll probably post another video, and it'll be marked as the same day, but you'll know that this was supposed to be uploaded for day 14, and that the next one will be truly for day 15. This has been Ian, a year and a day, number 14, and take care.